Hi, I'm Emiko Jozuka and I'm a journalist at CNN. I cover everything from culture and politics to technology and science. I just came back from a month-long reporting trip supported by the Pulitzer Center, where I produced a series of stories for CNN on Japan's aging population crisis. I had the idea for this series in 2018 when Japan experienced its steepest natural population decline since records began in 1899. I really wanted to explore how this was impacting Japan on several fronts, so its economy, its society, and also its people. So to do this, I chose to travel around the country and document the effects of the aging society. I really wanted to explore some of the solutions that individuals and communities had come up with to help ease these challenges with a growing population. My goal was really to get a sense of what people who actually lived out in Japan thought, so I chose to interview professors and I met with both foreigners and Japanese citizens. I was really lucky to be reporting at a time when Japan was actually debating its most sweeping immigration reform in its history. It's interesting because Japan's a nation that's traditionally been resistant to immigration, so it felt like a really crucial time to be there investigating this issue in particular. Throughout this whole project, what really struck me is that Japan isn't alone in its challenge of dealing with an aging society. Germany is considered a super-aged nation, and by 2030, the US, France, Sweden, and Singapore are all going to be in the same position. I'm a Japanese person myself, and I grew up abroad. Telling these stories from the ground, though, really made me question some of the assumptions that I'd previously had. Before heading out on this reporting trip to Japan, I thought that the country was quite xenophobic, but in reality, the people that I crossed paths with on the ground were fairly open about the idea of living alongside foreign workers, and actually some people that I talked to were excited about welcoming them in. The latest immigration reforms are set to kick in next year, and it feels like Japan is at a crossroads. It could reimagine its future for the better if it continues to take measures to shrink wisely before it actually gets too late.